Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa.
Okay. What are some things, I mean, aside from it being awesome, what are some things that we notice in terms of riff class? Yeah, he's using rasp and grit, right? So there's some distortion on there, and we'll talk about that. Do you hear the riffs, or is it just like, can you hear all the little riffs? So there's little nuances in this, okay? There's actually a slowed down version here, which is really helpful for my teaching. So let's listen to this real quick. Let's listen to it slowed down.
Something's got a hold on me lately.
Okay, so did you hear the first riff? That's called a trill down. And we have trill downs and trill ups. And trill downs and trill ups are little 3-note patterns that a lot of singers add to the ends of a phrase that make it very stylish. Okay? So the first thing that he sang there, something's got a hold on me lately. Okay, that's the real key. So, okay, yep. So we want to slow that down and try to get the delineation. Something's got a hold on me lately. Try it, and 1. There you go. Now the secret to this is that you don't want to go towards the note and get louder. Something's got a hold on me lately. Makes me really heavy and feel stuck. And I'm trying to do it with effort instead of with that note delineation and that control. So what I actually want to do is put the most energy on the first note and then feel it come away. We call that a rebound. You know, like when you bounce a ball, the energy that you use is when you throw it down and then the ball comes back up to you naturally. Or think about when you're in the pool and you're floating on something, okay? And you push it down into the water and it comes back up. So I want you to feel that kind of energy. I want you to feel like the second 2 notes come back naturally. So if I was slowing it down, I would go, something's got a hold on me lately. Yeah. So when I take the energy off the voice, the second 2 notes happen really fast. Something's got a hold on me lately. So I'm just worried about that first note. I'm not making 3 notes equal. I'm going lee. You feeling it? Yeah, that's a trill down. Now, if we wanted to do a trill up, it would be lee. Same idea. Okay? And by the way, riffing up is a little harder than riffing down. Why would it be harder? Yeah, kind of the gravity, because think about what we said. When we sing up, our chords need release, and they need to be able to stretch. So trying to sing into a scale as you come up is hard, because you're trying to put energy on and sing notes, and then you have to also release the voice. You know, you'll hear a lot of singers, they choose to riff down, and whenever you hear a riff or riff up, it's more impressive, because it's a little bit harder to do, okay? So you're gonna hear that, and Teddy's gonna do both. So let's try increasing that a little bit. We've got, something's got a hold on me lately. Okay, and try adding that in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. Good. And then he says, no, I don't know myself anymore. Try that. Good. Then he's going to say, feels like the walls are all closing in. Now that one's just like a bend. Feels like the walls are all closing in. Okay, let's try that one. And 1. So he does a little bend there. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Now here's our first big riff. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that has nothing to do with the notes. That's just how many notes are there. There's 7. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But see how that's too hard to say? So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then na 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 na. Or going back to our question about vowels, we're on whoa. So no 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 no. Whoa. And remember, when we want to go faster, we lean into the slow part, whoa, and then I take the volume off. Whoa, and then I can move faster. Right. So these phrases that you want to riff, you've got to kind of flex your pressure. Whoa, whoa. That's how you move faster, not whoa, trying to sing everything the same volume. It's not going to work well. So that phrase, we have, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa. There you go. Okay, you got that first riff? Then we have, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? There's the trill up. Low. Right, okay. So he's gonna lean into the first part, low, and then take the pressure off, the rebound. That I'm no good at being alone. Good, and these are really important, even though they seem super simple. If you can't do trill ups and trill downs, you don't really have the skill to do the longer riffs, okay? So don't throw these away. You want to make sure that you get these simple riffs in. It really stylizes the voice, and you're going to hear them all over the place, okay? If we go, I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in, I'll never leave the ground, okay? That's a trill up. Think about Alicia Keys. She's just a girl and she's on fire. Okay? And then when she does the rest of that phrase, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. There's the trill up. Okay? So it's going to be all over the music that you want to sing, and you want to start getting used to those little endings that kind of stylize the song. Okay? Good. Let's keep going. Let's go that far with the track. Okay? One time from the top. We'll do it under tempo. When I go back up to the real tempo, whoo, it's fast, okay? So try getting it a little slower.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones.
Here's another trill down.
Don't you know?
There you go. Totally. Uh-huh. Okay, then back up in the real key. So we have, don't you know, okay? Remember, lean into the first part. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know. And then you can start flowing through it. Okay, yeah, you hearing it? And let's talk a little bit about vocal style real quick, okay? When I'm getting into this, here's a high larynx. Something's got a hold on me lately. Okay, that's up here, right? Here's a neutral length larynx. Na, na, na. Something's got a hold on me lately. Okay, that's neutral. Here's low. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Something's got a hold on me lately. You hear I got 3 different colors out of that? Which one do you think Teddy's singing with? Yeah, maybe like neutral and low, and then when he's going like, don't you know, and getting that grit, it comes up high, okay? But you hear how he's getting kind of a blues approach, okay? So put your hands here and say, ba, ba, ba. Kind of a bright, like young sound. Now say ba, ba, ba. And then say boo, boo, boo. Uh-huh. So if we sang that, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, boo 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 boo. See how we can get different tones to come out of that larynx? And then when I come into the words, something's got a hold on me lately, I want to get that color that sounds like the style. I'm doing it with the low color. Something's got a hold on me lately. I'm trying to sing low. Yeah, to sound more bluesy. Okay, good. Let's get that last trill down real quick. Yes, it's taken a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know? 1, 2, 3, 1. Good, you got it? Let's come back to the version here, okay? Here's the real version. Here we go.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know?
Good. Anybody want to try? Come on up to the mic and try, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore.
Good.
Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? It's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know?
Good. That's some good singing. Okay, first thing, all right, for the masculine voices, you got to be careful because you're starting in chest and you're walking up to the middle voice. And if you try to open the mouth bigger and sing louder, you're just going to yell. So you got to be careful. It's got to move from that mouth resonance up into that nasal resonance. So we have the I lose control. Okay, we're going to go through that and break it down slow. But I'm walking from the chest. And when I get up to the top note, troll. Right. Now, see how I'm using my llanto and I'm singing up in my, remember our Right. So when I'm walking, each note, I'm actually removing a little bit of volume. I lose control. And then as I come down the scale, I'm adding more volume. Okay? I'm not doing the opposite, which is I lose control. Okay? Go to TikTok. All right? But the point is that like that's the instinct, is that every note higher needs to get harder. And that you got to get better at that. That's not the technique. You got to start it and then feel those chords back off, okay? So let's get to this riff. We're coming up. I lose control. Let me hear that. And here's part 1. So we've got. So we have troll. Let me hear that. And. Right. Okay. Part 1. So troll. Good. Now that last note is the first note of the second part. So now we have troll. There you go. Okay, you're building it. Good. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I have troll. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You go.
What note went forward and then come back?
Great question, okay? So it takes a little bit of practice. It's not as easy as just the trill down, but anytime you need to move faster, you want to get a little lighter. So in this case, the slow notes are the, then I want a little less volume, and then a little less, and then a little more. So if I'm really doing it, I'm going, troll, and I bring a little bit it back. And you hear Teddy do that. He belts into the first part, I lose control. And he brings it, he kind of goes into that. Yeah, But it's good. So in the beginning, anytime that you need to move faster, try singing a little lighter. And then see if you can bring in a little emphasis. Okay, you hear that? All right. We got it? No. Okay, here's part one. Let's just do part one. Troll! And part two is, and then all you have to do is, okay? So let's see if we got the whole thing. Troll! Okay, try it, and. You got it, okay? And here, he adds the rasp or the grit, okay? So remember how we did that? I don't want you to go too far, too fast tonight, but he's adding that. So again, if we go back to our thing, remember like we did the, yeah, yeah. It's very gentle, yeah. Now I want to go, troll, troll, troll. And I only want to worry about that entry point on the T. I lose control. Okay, so I'm using just a little bit. Troll, 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 troll. Okay, because my larynx is coming up and squeezing, like when I swallow, the air can't get through clean. If I open my throat, troll, the air can pass through. But because it's going, troll, 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 troll. Okay, it's a gentle squeeze, like if I pressed you on the arm to get your attention. It's nothing more than that, and I can't push too hard. But because you hear that, the grit comes from the throat squeezing gently. Okay? Who wants to try the big riff? Come on, try. And one.
I lose control.
That was it. That was it. That was it. You just stopped for a moment, but that was it. Okay? Do you want me to play the notes?
Yeah, the end of the first one.
So we have. Okay, try that real quick. And.
I lose control.
Good for you. Okay. And do you remember us talking about the pentatonics? See how every note in that riff? There's your pentatonic. Troll, troll. It's all the pentatonics. I lose control. All based around those 5 notes. There's an accidental in there, but it's all almost completely those 5 pitches. Okay? That's why it's so important. If I was singing this song, I'd go, what key is it in? And then when I got to the riff, it's going to come so much faster to my ear because I know that code. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So that's why I was saying that you got to have these 2 parts. You got to be training the vocal cords and those delineations so you can sing the fast notes clean, but you also have to have the ear for it, and it's going to come so fast. It brings those notes up very quickly.
I lose control.
Almost, yeah, almost. Troll. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh. That's it. That's it. That's almost everybody tonight is missing that turn.
Totally.
So just say 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Everybody's missing the same part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
So you got to be looking to that. And your mind needs to be going forward. So don't be where you are, be looking forward. Try. Oh, no, 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 no. You get me?
Yeah.
Okay. One more time, one more time. We're getting to a point where we gotta stop, but let's all try it one more time. Here we go, and.
I lose control.
Better. That's it. Just keep watching that. No, 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 no. Yeah, good. Okay. All right, last time. Full tempo, okay? Fast tempo. Here we go. Give it your best try, okay?
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you, can't you see?
Interested in more voice training? Visit us at wolfstudiosnyc.com.